Hello there. I thought I'd come on and explain about pricing structures. Now, there seems to be some confusion with my classes, as in I do a beginner's class, an intermediate class and an advanced class. This has nothing to do with the pricing structure of your bouquets, your cupcake bouquets or your floral cupcakes. Now, the biggest mistake a lot of people make is when they're doing their research on how to price and how much to charge for their cupcake bouquets, they are looking at other bakers who sell, say for example, salted caramel, their flavour cupcakes. Now, they're looking for the cake market, aren't they? The stuff that we do, the cupcake bouquets, floral cupcakes, you're appealing to the gift market. It's completely different. You won't have someone come up and place an order because they want to have a bouquet just for themselves. This will be for a gift for someone, so it'll be an occasion. So you've got to remember you need to price slightly higher than your average baker, because at the end of the day, it's art. You've had to pay to take the class, if you've done it by classes or if you've used my free YouTube channel. You've still had to learn that skill. You've had to use your electricity to bake the cakes. You've had to use your electricity to make the buttercream, the hours of piping, putting together, etc., etc. So that all comes into play as well. The reason I have three pricing structures is I have classic, deluxe and luxury. Now, my classic price list are flowers that take me no time at all. So really simple, easy flowers. For example, swirl rose, Russian tulips, my large petal rose, a peony, a chrysanthemum. So they are the sort of basic flowers. When I say basic, I mean they're the sort of ones you start out with and I find I can do really quickly. I can pipe a 7 bouquet in 15 minutes if it's a classic. That's how quickly I can do it. So obviously there's high profit in that one. Now, what you're doing by not having any pricing structure, say if you charge the same for all of your bouquets, you're not allowing for those people that are on a slightly lower income. So you're ostracising them. So by having the three pricing structures, people can choose how much they want to spend and how much they can afford. It's not down to you to decide that. It's down to the customer. They know how much they've got to spend. Prime example of that was I had a gentleman ring me for his wife for a very special birthday. And I said, what's your budget? What would you like to spend? And I can tell you what you can get for that. And he said, the highest price one. So that's what I did. People would normally go for the higher one anyway, because there's more detail. And that's the difference between my three pricing structures. For classic, I will not do any two-toning. So it will be, say if I was doing a large petal rose, I'd do one in the centre and it would not have any two-toning. It will be a simple colour. Same with the tulips, same with a chrysanthemum or whatever I'm piping, I will not two-tone it because again, it needs to be something that's quick for you. As I said, it's up to the customer to decide what their budget is and what they'd like to spend. So by you only having, say, one pricing structure, you may be too expensive for some people, or people may want to spend more. They want that luxury item, which is why I have deluxe and luxury. Now for deluxe, they are slightly more intricate. I will put some two-toning in there. I will possibly add some buds or blossom. But again, that'll be it for that. That's the deluxe. You're just increasing the realism slightly and it looks more detailed. That's why I have the deluxe option. Now, if people are really wanting to push the boat out, I also have my luxury collection. Now, the luxury is things that are much more intricate, like my buddleia, the stocks, gladioli, my delicate petal mini roses. I'll add buds to that, or I'll add something else, something that takes you a bit longer. But it may not take you any longer, because even though some flowers look like they take longer, they actually are really quick. But the customer doesn't necessarily know that. But it looks more realistic. That's how I do my pricing structure. My luxury ones look like real cupcake bouquets or real bouquet of flowers. A prime example of this is when I had a class once. This lady took an hour to do a swirl rose. That is not a problem. I don't mean anything by that. But that is a beginner's flower. Yet she also tried the buddleia and got that within minutes. Now that's one of my luxury flowers that I put in my luxury cupcake bouquets. So it's not necessarily to do with the flowers you know how to pipe, it's how quick you can do them and how much how quickly you learn how to do it and can churn them out basically. Now all of my flowers for my luxury are two-toned. So literally every element of that bouquet is two-toned because I want it to look as real as possible, like a real bouquet of flowers. So I two-tone everything. Two-toning takes your cupcake bouquets to the next level. As I said, by potentially not having a pricing structure, you could be losing business because people like to have a choice. For example, if you go onto Moonpig and you order a card, after that it will say, do you want to add a bouquet of flowers? You don't just get one option, you get two options. One slightly cheaper, one more expensive. So you need to have that so people have a choice. Now, since I've been doing this, most people don't order classic. They will do the deluxe or luxury because it is a special gift. It's not something you just buy for your family to have on a Friday night, is it? It's for a gift, it's for an occasion. So people will always want that little bit more and generally will go for deluxe or luxury. I will list all of the flowers that I use in my classic, deluxe and luxury bouquets. They will all have links so you can see, go straight to the website to see where you can purchase them, or if they're free on my YouTube channel, wherever they are. But as I say, if you don't offer a classic range or a classic price list, you're potentially ostracising people. So have a little think about it and value your worth as well. It's no different than anything. You've got to see this as like Interflora. If you were buying a real bouquet of flowers, there are different pricing structures. It depends what your budget is. So don't ostracise other people. So have a set pricing structure. Keep it very simple. If people ask what's the difference between classic, deluxe and luxury, you say the others have more detail. That's it. That's all you need to explain. That's all they need to know.